Deep inside the jungles of southwest China live the Yu family. They are part of the little understood Lisu ethnic minority.
基本上是李叔子的工作，李叔子的什么大姐、大哥、大嫂、奶奶啊，这全部都是。以前有个小孩，叫他掉在山上，住在山上呢，已经好几年了，全身出毛，他自然出了，就不该跟人讲话，不该对地下来，最后呢变成几次河。李叔村的祖宗就是这么来的。为什么现在祭祀最吓人呢？就是从那个小孩变出来的。吃饭的时候就全部最像李叔村吃饭一样。
Their extended family has over 200 members, 39 families living in 3 villages. They live on what they gather in the forest and produce on their small plot of land.
Okay.
我们李叔村的习惯就是，第一，不能打架；第二，就喝酒、凶酒闹事没有这个。然后呢，一听从老大的指挥和父母的指挥呢，所以就相当团结。男女爱情这个也是相当的好。
爬山爬的话，他小时候就锻炼，慢慢过在山上那种生活。所以就是小时候就比起他们怕。
李叔是最喜欢的开玩笑，特别是节日里面喝酒的时候，有些人有不懂李叔村的习惯，就很生气啊。因为李叔村是最爱开玩笑的。
6 of the Lisu men work as rangers in a nature reserve. Their primary job is to protect the snub-nosed golden monkeys that live all around them.
祭祀和奠祭祀这个很少，世界上很少。但是我一直在配他几个护理员，我带队，一直保护到现在。
我们这个酒啊。
主要我们每天是看那个看数字的，像那兔子啊、套子。
我这骑个手上，我进矿了，在这干啥？
我最喜欢祭祀人，才是这样做的。
怎么说呢？我们也是做成了，是不是？
不是，我是跟他说，
开发了那个保护区，然后他们要保护那些什么动植物那些了吗？所以说他们现在是最珍贵的，就是这个奠祭祀盒，因为祭祀盒是怎么说呢？特别贵的一个，像我们比谁都还贵，是吧
The snub-nosed golden monkey is extremely rare. Fewer than 2,000 exist, and they're found only in China. Females gather in small groups to care for their babies and protect them from harm. Males spend their days eating, sleeping, and watching out for rivals. Though life in the forest appears idyllic, these monkeys face numerous threats. So much so that they are on the verge of extinction.
危机永远是有的，猎杀呢，这个是屡禁不止的。猎杀有时候有好玩的，也有这直接就是想杀这个的。狗啊，狗可能会去撵它。
Like the golden monkeys, the Lisu people also face the loss of their way of life as China embraces modernization.
小荷花爱太阳，小朋友们热爱共产党，共产党是太阳，中我们成长，我们是小荷花，天地开花。我这个，我知道嘞。
喜欢说话的人还是不喜欢说话？写作就是。
Lisu children are taught in Mandarin instead of their native Lisu language in an attempt to integrate them into mainstream Chinese society.
球，对不对？而他的爱好呢，喜欢打篮球。你看他的性格是怎么样？看课外书，优点是看书，看课外书，是不是？
Magic and ritual used to play a big part in Lisu society. Yuzhue Liang demonstrates the Lisu tradition of testing faith with fire. Zhue Liang should be able to lick a red-hot knife unscathed. He recites a silent prayer to ensure his safety. The Chinese government doesn't support magic, which the Lisu also use to treat diseases. The government calls these practices superstitions.
就是里面呀念，不能念出来。我自己念出来，听到我的耳朵就没有什么作用了。我是一个共产党员啊，如果我做迷信呢，那就不得了。因为迷信这个事，然后我就跟你活，然后呢我就给你把骗出来，是吗？
医疗方面之类的，它不属于迷信嘛，它是起到真正的作用，能治好对方病人啊，给病人的痛苦也减了。
我看不了好，你看你这俺们会，俺们跟人不混。
他说是。
Zhang Chu is the oldest member of the Lisu tribe. At 78 years old, she still does her share of work in the family, as well as drinking 2 bottles of strong rice alcohol every day and smoking her pipe after every meal.
男的话2/3会辣的，但是到了我这一代时候，他们不喜欢，只是我一个。见证亲的时候，我们下去可跳了11个小时，一双 水里些都跳烂了。
大姐都得，过年农节都得，说多多也，你就说得我去嘛。
为什么不跳？就是现在是人这个散的多，年纪大过去的人很少，以前的传统现在很少了，已经60%-70%已经没有了。我觉得是以前好玩，我们上去时个以前好玩。
The Lisu have already lost most of their important traditions as their way of life changes. Zhang Chu doesn't want to be a burden to her family, so she recommends that they build her coffin early before she dies. Her death would mark the beginning of the end of the Lisu culture in this village. Similarly, these snub-nosed golden monkeys are the only remaining members of their species. Scientists believe they won't survive much longer if logging and hunting continue in China. The monkeys have already been forced into a very small section of the forest.
香古金的那个猴曲，不是说大家都说那个猴曲很好吗？但是我觉得不好。那么你觉得，你作为你一个人，关在一个很小的一个房子里面，你觉得舒服吗？
那么这种栖息地的隔离可能会造成一些生殖方面的，就是说一些近亲繁殖吧，我们所谓的近亲繁。
对于这种猴子来说呢，应该算是脆弱了，已经进入脆弱状态了。这个是不可逆的，一旦环境遭到破坏是不可逆的，因为那个过程是单向的，不可逆的。
顾问的，常驻北京的顾问。
Wang Haoman, president of the China Exploration and Research Society, wants to change this, to find better ways to protect both the monkeys and the Lisu culture. Haoman is meeting with Nature Reserve staff, trying to increase the rangers' presence at the reserve. He's also working to preserve ancient Lisu architecture and has created a crossbow festival to promote their culture.
At that time when I stepped into this project, we came for the golden monkeys. But we realized that the Lisu culture is under threat, perhaps more so than the golden monkeys. I think the way that they used to use crossbow, I think there are ways that we can maintain that heritage by giving it back to them during festival.
The Lisu were once a hunting tribe that relied on small poison darts fired from handmade crossbows. They never hunted the golden monkeys. Nevertheless, the government banned all hunting in 1998 in order to protect wildlife in the area. The Lisu abandoned their crossbows and many other traditions associated with hunting.
最开心，因为今天就是第一次射农工的第一次，所以呢，今年才是开始，所以呢，就基本上打的基本上竞赛可以了，男男女女都是好。 发展好，每年再来，明年技术再来，明年最佳的是男的有的40、50，女的起码都是30号人。
I'm not sure, of course, we have all the answer, but I think we create an environment that future generation, be it the Lisu people themselves or outsider, can actually contribute to the process of taking this back to life.
But will the efforts of the China Exploration and Research Society be enough to save this rapidly changing culture? Modernization, roads, electricity, and telephone service has changed the ambitions of the Lisu people. They now want what Chinese and Tibetans have, including bigger and better homes.
现在嘛，形势的变化，他们的房子都是带有藏式、汉式的。他们傈僳族的那房子，现在像在这前后基本是没有了嘛。像这一代都像一种人一样的，几乎像藏族。
那是以前什么祖宗传给我们的，我们也不知道这是傈僳族的一种传说嘛。然后呢，如果我在进去山里面见到猴子死的，就说是我家呀倒霉，就1年就不睡。我想呢，把今后呢还有把祭祀河保护好，然后呢慢慢形成呢祭祀河和人类和谐相处。
The fates of the Lisu hill tribe and the snub-nosed golden monkeys are entwined. For now, the monkeys are slowly increasing in number, and the Lisu have regained some of their former pride in tribal traditions. But both are increasingly influenced by the outside world. For those who live in the heart of this forest, a struggle between the past and the future continues.